Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul, and floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach? One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Suitcase clicking on the pier, sunrise painting every pier, postcode. Yeah, I'll be laughing at the waves, salty hair, that carefree face. Little sticker on a bag, helping hands for cruising in blue. Every wave that lifts the boat feels like it's within her too. Gabby on the horizon, chasing turquoise, chasing blue. Aruba in the distance, Bonnet coming into view. Curacao is calling, every color shining through. Helping hands for cruising, put her dreams on the water too.
G'day. Welcome aboard, folks. Nice to have you here. It is the 21st of July, finishing off for us. And after this, we'll head into the 22nd for tomorrow. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. We've got a couple of people in the background, the Downunder cruisers. Welcome aboard, guys. Nice to have you on board. Don't know who they are, but welcome. And of course, Scotty J Travels. Whoop whoop, Scotty, welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. I know there's a few others in the background. We welcome you all on board. When you've got the courage to come on up into the chat, we'd love to speak with you. Well, today's been an interesting day, and this week has been an interesting week. Those of you that have kept your ear to the ground will know that we've announced a couple of our recipients for the Heroes Cruise, which is coming up in 2028. Current news, we still do not have the itinerary as yet. NCL are due to release that mid-August, I'm told. And we hope we get a little bit of advance information, so we know what ship, what cruise. We know the cruise line, but we'll know what ship and exactly what port and exactly what itinerary. So, talking with Bruce, there are some exciting things happening right now. things that I can't go into because I'm sworn to secrecy. That being, if I open my mouth, Bruce will personally kill me. In fact, he'll stick me on the yard arm, and yeah, that won't be fun. Because I know that his yard arm and my meter arm are two different things. Anyway, so those of you that were there on the weekend will know that we introduced Linda Toman to the crew. Linda is the third person to be accepted as a recipient. So currently we have 3 recipients for the Heroes Cruise. One of those recipients we can't mention just yet. That's the first recipient. We can't mention that one just yet because they don't know that they're a recipient. As soon as they know, we will interview them, we'll bring them on board and let you guys know who they are. The other 2, Linda Tolman, who you guys saw on the Heroes, Who's Your Heroes segment on the Down Under Cruises. And the, yep, that's right, Linda, as Scotty J has put it. There we go, Scotty has said it. And g'day, Jonesy, welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you on board. Certainly awesome to see you. And you're putting out some great videos there, guys. You've got to go and watch Outback Tassie. Outback Tassie's putting out some very nice, interesting. Only 6 weeks to spring. Isn't that awesome? Can't believe it's nearly August. Yes, Scotty, you're right. Listen, Linda, listen. It's finally made it. Yeah. So there's Linda, and then there's Nurse Indy. Nurse Indy is I've got it written down. You know what? My mind's like a steel trap. At times, when it comes to certain names and certain things, I forget. But I will find it, and I will say it immediately, post haste immediately. It's not that piece of paper. It's another one. But anyway, she's better known as Nurse Indy, and Nurse Indy has certainly got a lot of coverage and a lot of fame there with a lot of people. I'll get it. I'll find it, and I'll bring it up, yeah. Yeah, Nurse Indy was number 3. Nurse Indy was the Gold Star family member. She lost her hubby to, well, he was in the Air Force, and one thing led to another. So, yeah, special people. Anyway, hang on, let me just have a look at this piece of paper here. No, it's not that one, and it's not that one. All right, doesn't matter. I'll come back with it later on, because you know what I'm really disappointed in is I know her name, but it's a problem. But yeah, Nurse Indy. Nurse Indy is on TikTok and was put forward by Chris. Nurse Indy, whoop whoop, thank you very much. Good on you, Scotty. So anyway, we'll be putting up a video of all these people. G'day, Lady Linda. Welcome aboard, the 3rd recipient. But welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Yeah, look who it is. I'm certainly looking forward to having the opportunity to meet up with all the recipients and all those who are coming along with us on the cruise. It'll be absolutely amazing. But yes, I was actually talking with another friend of mine who's based in Brisbane, and he came with us on the inaugural cruise. Possibly he may be joining us on the Heroes, because for those that are excited, he's actually moving to the U.S. Apparently he gets married in November, which I'm really excited about. Linda's saying g'day to Scotty. Outback Tassie is saying g'day, or Jonesy's saying g'day to Linda, Lady Linda, and Linda saying hello, Outback Tassie. I just have one question of Linda. Are you still excited? I'm just asking the question, are you still excited? All right, so moving right along. So the Heroes cruise is now starting to pan out. We are now definitely starting to get the one for some sponsorship. The sooner we get some sponsorship online, the more we can start to book the number of cabins we think might be used. So that'll be exactly exciting, and we'll be more than happy to take on board a whole bucket load of funds. Okay, so Linda is going, lol, that's an understatement. I'm approximately 800 days to go. Yes, that's what we're looking at. Hashtag HH4C from Outback Tassie, and Nightbot will help out by doing the drop. There you go. There's Outback Tassie's link. And yes, it's still working. Jonesy, thank you very much, mate. The committee that's involved with setting up the Heroes Cruise is currently putting together some plans of action, some activities. We are contemplating what we're going to demand of NCL when we get on board the ship for what we require. And because we're doing a charter, we have certain benefits coming to us, like we can actually dictate the things we need and want. So we'll be looking for some space that we can utilize, that people can utilize as a quiet space, so they're a place to go and chill out if they need, have a chat with somebody if they need. But also we're looking to assist the cruise line with their military appreciation event. So we're looking at doing a number of things there, plus a bucket load of other activities. All right, so I'm talking about it. Let me get some people interested, because let me say to you this, folks, at the end of the day, the more people we get on board the cruise, the more that will fund further cruises and get more recipients on board. We get 10 on this cruise. That's a starting point, because what it means that every cruise after that, we have to get bigger and better. So here we go. Let's have a look at the cruise. You guys can then make a decision as to where you think you want to be.
Yeah, this one's for the ones who run toward the fire, and the ones who stand between us and the fight. You taste the red lights down a two-lane road, boots hitting pavement where the brave ones go. Through smoke and sirens, you never back down, pulling folks from the wreckage, turning lives around. Overseas, you march with brothers by your side, stars and stripes waving on the other side. You leave your family, kiss them goodbye slow, carry the weight so the rest of us can go. To the heroes in blue and red and green, thank you for the courage we've all seen. From hometown streets to distant shores, you give your all and then give more. We're standing tall cause you stood first, grateful hearts beating strong and true, helping hands for cruising since it's too long. I say thank you, y'all, where you belong. When the call comes at 3 a.m., you're already gone, running into danger while we're singing this song. You wear the uniform, the badge, the scars, defending freedom near and far. Your kids wait up, your sweetheart prays for the day you walk back through the door someday. But you keep on giving day after day, living the promise in your own quiet way. To the heroes in blue shores. You give your all and then give more. We're standing tall cause you stood first. Grateful hearts beating strong and true. Helping hands for cruising sends us tune along to say thank you, y'all, where you belong. So where the waves are gentle on that open sea, may peace find you like it found me. You've earned the sunset, the salt air breeze, a little healing for the soul, if you please. Thank you forever from sea to shining sea, from battlefields to burning skies so wide. You've held the line, you've saved our pride. We're grateful every single day we breathe for the lives you guard, the hope you leave. Helping hands for cruising, send us on your way. Thank you, hero, keep lighting the way. Thank you, carry on, yeah. Carry on, yeah. Carry on, carry on, carry on.
Yes, carry on. Thank you very much. And we really appreciate the services that all of you folk have done. And we certainly want you to do a lot more. Welcome aboard, Mike. Don't get me wrong, you'll understand why in a second. Welcome aboard, Mike. Nice to have you here. G'day, Mike from Linda, and good morning is Linda's statement there. Okay, so let me say this. Why I said we want more is we want more people like you. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you, the world, look, let's put things into perspective. If the U.S. sneezes, the rest of the world gets a cold. So with you guys being out there doing your bit, serving for your country, you actually ended up serving for ours. And by that I mean you gave courage, you gave assistance to our country to actually step up to the plate and serve our country. I was talking a couple of weeks ago with a young man who was a veteran from the Australian Navy. He unfortunately would not tell me a whole host of things, but you know what? At the end of the day, he felt like I actually cared. Mike is saying g'day to Linda. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. So there we go. So with that cruise in mind, we've just got so much excitement going on. We want as many people on board as we possibly can. We're currently looking at 200 cabins. I mean, if we can get 500, we'd be excited. I mean, if we could sell out the whole ship, we'd be more excited. But at the end of the day, we'll be happy with what we've got. We're busy talking with Bruce and with the committee as to what's going on in terms of the itineraries and the costs of the cabins at the moment. We have some roughly figures, but the roughly figures don't mean much right now. You never know what it's going to end up being in 795 days, 800 days. So we will actually finalize that once we get the itineraries. It's going to be exciting. Like I say, we want to fill the ship. So if we can get as much sponsorship as possible, we will be greatly appreciative of that. Now, by the way, HH4C, Helping Hands for Cruising, does not only have the Heroes Cruise coming up, but there's a bunch of people on the board that have put up an Alaskan cruise. That's Jen and Shannon have put up an Alaskan cruise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. Oh, g'day Najuma, welcome aboard, young lady. Nice to have you here. I'm going to bring this cruise up, let you guys have a look. It's both Shannon and Jen Cohen are collaborating on this particular cruise. It is a bucket list cruise for them that they'll be doing in February of 2027. I think the dates and everything are there as you can see it. What they're doing is the more people they get on board that Alaskan cruise, the more they're going to be putting together some funds so that they can actually fund a recipient on the Heroes cruise out of that cruise, and they'll be doing a share situation with NCL. So we certainly want you guys to get involved, give them a bit of a heads up, go ahead with them, be on the cruise. It's going to be an amazing thing. I mean, if you can, bucket list to Tassie, listen to me, bucket list to Alaska, and yes, you should actually put Tasmania on as your bucket list as well, because you need to come down and actually see the Apple Isle. Which means if you're coming down to see the Apple Isle, you're coming down to see the rest of Australia as well. So yeah, no, you need to go down and see the bucket, get on and see Alaska if you can, and that will in turn help us for the Heroes cruise. Linda saying g'day to Najuma. We've got Scotty saying g'day to Mike. And then, Scotty does it. Najuma! I mean, everybody goes the high range, but when it comes to Shaun, it's just, g'day, Shaun. Anyway, I'll have to live with that. Anyway, so focusing on the Heroes cruise, folks, that will be amazing. And so the Alaska cruise will certainly be helping towards that. For those of us Aussies that are waiting with bated breath, I had a look at the ACNC website, and we're still waiting for somebody to actually allocate us a person to assess our charity and so forth. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on. Anyway, it is what it is. Folks, what I'm going to ask you to do is please do have a look at the Helping Hands for Cruising website. And also it's helpinghandsforcruising.org, but also we have a new Facebook page, Helping Hands for Cruising Worldwide is the new Facebook page. Get involved. There will be some exciting info coming out on there, a lot more communication. And now you've got it, Mike. Now you've got it. G'day, Shaun! There we go. I love that. It's almost as much as the Argentinian, or is it the Colombian? I don't know. Some of those Latin American guys that are commentating the soccer, and one of the teams scores a goal. You get the word goal coming out for like a minute and a half. Fascinating stuff. I mean, anyway. So have a look at those cruises. Now, as I say, the Australian side of things, again, we're waiting on the ACNC to give us the approval. Once we get the approval, we'll start moving. We are looking for some board members down under who will give us assistance in getting things up and running. It will be really exciting. We currently have 3 board members. We need another 4 more if that's possible. Because once we get all those people on board, you watch, HH4C will be huge down under as well. And we will be looking at doing exactly the same thing, bringing on board creating a veterans cruise and first responders cruise down under. So that will also be awesome. Looking at a cruise going out of either Melbourne or Sydney if we can. Melbourne's a bit of a question mark at the moment because there ain't much cruising out of Melbourne, and the reason is the state government sucks. So when they get their act together, we'll get cruising happening out of Melbourne. Sydney is currently the greater opportunity for any cruising, but most of the cruises go out of either Brisbane or Sydney. I can understand why Sydney. I can understand why Brisbane, because Queensland have put a bucket load of money in there. I can't understand our state government down in Victoria, why they've created the garbage they've created. G'day Denise, welcome aboard, nice to have you here. We've got you, Linda and Scotty J and Mike and a few others all in the background there. It's nice to have you on board. Linda, you working at the moment? Will you be able to spend a bit of time with us? That'll be fun. All right, so we are looking forward to some exciting activities. Not only that, but exciting bits and pieces as well. Like, for example, the board and the committee are busy looking at some T-shirts, some caps, some hats. Linda! We're also looking at a challenge coin. If it's not a challenge coin, it's going to be something like a casino chip. There's a whole lot of things that we're planning for the recipients and for anybody else who comes on board. Laugh out loud. I think he meant Denise. Are you working? I'm not working. You're right, Linda. I did mean Denise. I know you're not working. Well, you could be crafting, which is work. You could be looking at ways that you could actually start thinking about what you're going to pack and all that sort of stuff. I mean, that could be work. By the way, there are going to be some other videos coming out that'll be of benefit. Videos that'll talk about what should we pack, what you need to do for the cruise, whole host of things that are going. So there we go. Denise is not working today. That's awesome. Jonesy's saying g'day to you, Denise. Denise has gone, yay! And g'day to Jonesy. There you go. Stream Elements brings up a very important statement here. They say, Helping Hands for Cruising would like to thank you for your donation. So those of you that are donating on a regular basis, we really appreciate it. And you certainly are bringing things on board. That's going to be exciting. Linda's saying, I've been designing shirts, just waiting on ship name for final designs. Oh, that's cool. Share it with us, because you never know. We might put it out there and it becomes our major plan. As I say, folks, you will be seeing various activities being put out. One of the events that we're going to be having is a meetup before the cruise. We expect that to be extremely huge, because at the end of the day, the more people we get coming to the meetup, the more we'll be able to just possibly drag a few on board the cruise ship. Certainly looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Excuse me 1 second. I have to do something. Oh my goodness me. I had to clear my nostrils, because sniffing is not a good thing. All right. So, has anybody sailed on NCL before? Those of you that are in the chat, what do you think? Because our last cruise was on the Norwegian Encore when we did the rock and roll, and that was awesome. We enjoyed the Encore. We enjoyed the way the staff worked around with us. It was amazing. Playing the trumpet. Are you playing the trumpet, Jonesy? Or are you going to blow your own trumpet? No, not that kind of encore. It was the Norwegian Encore. Come on, Jonesy, seriously. Oh my God. But I did blow your trumpet for you, because I do want people to come down and visit you in Tassie. Go down to Tassie, you'll see. Mike says he's been on about 15 NCL cruises. Denise has never sailed on anything other than Carnival. Well, that's going to be a first. I'm not blowing any... that trumpet, yes, that's right. I get it. Yeah. You wouldn't like to hear it because it's B flat major. Sorry, V flat major. Okay, so Mike, 15 NCL cruises. Which is your favourite ship? Jonesy's never cruised. That's exciting, and then he's going to be doing that at the end of the year with us. That's going to be awesome. Jonesy and his family are going to, and us and a couple of Americans and a few other people that are down under are going to be enjoying the Great Barrier Reef for New Year's Eve. So there you go, folks. Only on the Spirit of Tasmania. Now, that's not a cruise ship. That is a ferry, by the way, for those of you across the pond. A ferry that used to go out of Melbourne, but now goes out of Geelong. Which is rather interesting. Geelong is a city that is just west of Melbourne and is becoming very quickly our main port because, well, you should see the Port of Melbourne. It really sucks. The local government has not put any money into keeping things updated. Mike says he thinks his favourite is the NCL Joy. We were going to go on the NCL Joy, and then they changed the ship and the itinerary. So we then ended up on the Encore. But I'll tell you what, I'm not too upset about that. It was a great ship, and we certainly did give Dan Mullen a really awesome cruise. He had fun. We had the band on board. We had Foreign Journey on board, and that was awesome. They certainly did amazing things on there. They certainly got a lot of good cover. For you folks, I'm just going to say to you also, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And also, once you've subscribed, do a like and share. And also, if you wouldn't mind, every now and then go in and play our playlists. Go and look at the playlists on HH4C. There are a number of them. The one that I'm pushing right now is the Who's Your Heroes cruise. There are currently 7 videos in that, or 7 live streams in that particular playlist, where you get to check out all the people that are coming on board with us. But also, not only are they all the people who are coming on board with us, at least 3 of them are 2 of them are recipients. So that's going to be exciting. Jonesy is saying that the Port of Bentleigh, Tasmania is fabulous. We know that. We just want everybody to go to Bentleigh. Because if they go into Bentleigh, you'll get Jonesy pick you up, take you around, show you 5-star. Jonesy, I'm selling you out, mate. Take you around Tasmania, take you to the most expensive restaurant. Yeah, all right. NCL Bliss is good too. Chris Svatek, our treasurer, went on one of the NCL ships. I don't know, I can't remember which one, but he's not too excited about it. Will not go on the cruise if that ship is picked. I'll just have to treat him very viciously, kick his rear end and get him onto the cruise if that is the ship, but I don't think it will be. We're looking at something a little bit more recent if we can, with a good itinerary. Anyway, it is what it is. Come down, check out Tasmania. Tasmania is awesome. You get to see Bentleigh, Devonport, Hobart. If you're lucky, maybe King Island, which is an island a little bit off Tasmania, but it is not part of Tassie. Well, it's governed by Tassie. I'll be honest with you. It is governed by Tassie, but it's only got like about 60 people living on it, and it is famous for its farming and its cheese and its milk products. So you can get some amazing cheese out of King Island. Enough selling Australia. I'll do that tomorrow on Jimmy's show. Pick a place and sell it to the world. But having said that, we certainly are looking forward to the Heroes Cruise. We're asking people whoever served in the military, we're asking people to come on down and come join us on the cruise. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to give some people a memory of a lifetime. And not only will we give them a memory of a lifetime, you yourself will have a memory of a lifetime, because when you bring somebody on board that's never cruised, that's never had the opportunity, you definitely change lives. I can tell you that for sure. Jones is saying the local brewery and the fantastic award-winning distillery is where he will take you. Jonesy, what's the name of the brewery and what's the name of the distillery? Yeah. So we're certainly want you all to come down and check us out. A circumnavigation of Australia that takes you all the way around, including Tasmania. You're looking at about a cruise of 24 days, give or take. And we want you to have some fun when you come on down. So you might, I don't know, you may or you may not spend a bit of extra time around. There's a couple of the guys. Okay, the distillery is called the Communion, is the distillery, and Helios is the distillery. Oh, okay. Communion is the brewery, and Helios is the distillery. Communion. So what's their beer that they produce, and the distillery, what is their claim to fame? Yeah. So please come and join us. Come and have some fun with us. We will be honouring our military and our first responders very much, because at the end of the day, hey, you're in an accident. Who's coming to get you? A paramedic or a fiery? Right? Who's coming to protect you if somebody goes into your house? A cop? They're all important, right? It's not just those that have served in the military that go out to different places and protect you, right? Like the boys are doing right now, the boys and girls are doing right now in the Middle East. Well, from my memory, the Middle East has always been a hotbed at least for the last 50 years that I've been, 60 years or so that I've been alive. So it's always been a hotbed. But at the end of the day, there are your boys and girls that go into places like that and serve with the greatest of courage and the greatest of respect from all of us. So we appreciate that. Jones is saying on tap, 12 rotating taps of house brewed beers, such as the Papermaker Pale Ale and Dark Harmony Baltic Porter. Oh, wow. Alongside a large selection of local Tassie wines, whiskies and gins. Oh my God. Mate, all you need to do is come on down, go to that brewery and never leave, because you'd never be able to taste everything in 1 minute. You'd have to be there at least for 10 minutes to taste everything. And who said that the average Tassie can't outdrink everybody else? I'm kidding. Yeah. It's all fun. All right, bit of a heads up. Currently we're sitting on 12 degrees. It feels like 8. I'm in the studio right now. In the studio, it's nice and warm because I closed the door and I got my own personal heater on. Yay. So, what we're looking forward to when we go on that cruise is certainly having a drink with each and every one of you. If not having a drink, at least having a meal with each and every one of you. What we're trying to do is organise an opportunity where we can get the whole crew together with a meal. at least one. And then there are some other special meals and all sorts of stuff that we're trying to organise. Whole host of exciting functions. You're not going to have the opportunity to be tired. You may choose to join us. It's up to you. Or you may choose to take time out. That's up to you too. But at the end of the day, the opportunities are there. So, yeah, we're certainly looking forward to having an amazing time. And, yeah, it will be exciting. I can tell you now, it will be exciting. Especially when you've got people like Jimmy. And you've got people like Chris. And you've got people like Bruce and Linda. And, oh, my God, the list goes on and on and on. I believe Denise is going to be joining us. And Laurie Barber's going to be joining us, I believe. All we need now is Zach from Coca Culture. He threatened, and a couple of other people threatened. So let's hope those threats come through, because the more we get on board that cruise, if we can get, I can tell you now that if we can get 500 cabins sold, let me do this for a second. 500 cabins. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on, I need these because I'm looking close. Yeah, 500 cabins times by we stand, well, wait a minute, no, hang on, 500 cabins multiplied by 2 is equal to multiplied by, that is, we stand to make, as just on the people coming on board, we stand to make like about 50 grand. And if we can make that 50 grand, what does that do? That gives us an opportunity to do another 10 recipients on board a cruise ship. Wouldn't that be exciting? If we can go from cruise ship to cruise ship with 10 recipients, wouldn't that make a huge difference? Linda says, Zach said that if the dates align with his fall break, his family is going. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we can certainly hope we can make it align. That'd be awesome. So, like I say, if we can get 10 recipients on board, that means we've got 500 people. Sorry, 500 cabins sold. If we can get 500 cabins sold, 500 cabins will bring in sufficient funds to fund another 10 recipients. That just blows my brain. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Yeah. Well, actually, it actually works out to a bit more, but that's going to be exciting. Really exciting. Cheryl and Jeremy said they're going to. Yes, they are. They were talking with us about it, and that'd be exciting if they can. Jonesy's saying that Helia's Road Distillery is renowned for producing Australia's oldest and most highly awarded aged whiskies. It is celebrated globally for its smooth, clean, fruit-forward single malts. Dr. Google, right? And its signature is whiskey cream. What's the name of it? What's the name of that particular whiskey cream? Is that called Helia's Whiskey Cream? I've got to check it out. And is it a cream or is it actually a whiskey? Anyway, I shouldn't be talking about that stuff. Just talking about alcohol makes me fat. Yeah, so, yeah. Well, actually, I'll let you guys into a little secret. Both Cheryl and Jeremy contacted Bruce to find out when the cruises are headed and what we're looking at, because they said they definitely want to go. So that's going to be exciting. And if you were to have a look at their show that they did with me, that was exciting. I had lots of fun, and I want to really thank them from the bottom of my heart, because we did increase. We haven't got to the 500 yet. We're at 400 75 subs, but we need at least another 25 to make us over the 500, and that would be absolutely amazing if we do get over there. And then now all we need is the watch hours, and once we've got the watch hours, we will be really excited because we can start to collect some funds that will help us achieve our goal of getting people on board cruise ships. Jones is saying there's a multiple varieties of that whiskey. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check it up on Dr. Google. Hellier's Road Distillery, Hellier's Whiskey Cream. Okay, I'll have to check it out. All right, so we've done 45 minutes, guys. I'm really excited that we've gone that long. Are there any questions out there for us about the Heroes Cruise? I've given you as much as I can. Are there any, or if not the Heroes Cruise, are there any questions out there about HH4C? I'll be willing to answer any of those. But more importantly, just to give you guys a heads up, we're still waiting on the ACNC to allocate our application to somebody so that we can get things underway. And if they have any questions, we can then answer them accordingly and get this thing up and running down under. And once we get it up and running down under, you know what, the sky's the limit. So if there's no other questions out there right now or no other comments, I'm going to call it quits. We will catch up with you tomorrow evening on as the Down Under Cruises, along with Jimmy on Cuppa Joe Live. That's going to be interesting because we're going to have a number of people on board there. That'll be, I know for starters, we'll have Scott, and I think we'll have Eddie up there as well. Maybe even Kenny will tell us when he's had his cup of coffee. Jonesy has gone with hashtag HH4C, and Nightbot has come up with his link. Please go and join the link. Linda has come up with have a good day. Thank you, Linda. Awesome. Have a great day, night. Thank you, Denise. And Mike, see you later. Have a good night. And where's Joe? I don't know. Joe's been MIA for quite a while. Catch you later, Mike. Have a good night. And folks, you might even, I don't know if Eddie Lugo's doing his thing today, but hey, if he is, go out and check it out. With that in mind, folks, I wish you all a fantastic day or evening. We'll catch up with you later and have some fun. Have some fun in the sun.
Dreams set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands to cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just
This is from Fantastic Cruise Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads to
thank him and
right,
Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find
rest
joy
of the
in
group.
every kind.
That we all enjoyed ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now.
Moments we will
We got two
share.
brothers,
Love is in the air.
and
Who are they?
With compassion
Dewey,
spread.
and Captain
Hand in
Bill.
hand we dare.
So you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Favorite thing that we did?
every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing. Nothing, just keep moving. Holding hands to cruising. Every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing. Nothing, just keep moving.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Under stars so bright,
Believe everything you hear when they say you want to eat.
Definitely.
Food here.
holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll find
The ice cream machine needs to
joy in every kind.
every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great, well
way
thank you for
find
letting me
one.
interview you.